Alright, ladies and gents, that was Rita Ora and R.I.P. Let's wind this one down because I've been talking about it all over Twitter. I talked about it on last week's show. Had all the presenters talking about this over the whole week. It's been on Facebook. You know what I mean? It's been everywhere I could put it. You know what I mean? I even put signs up around London. Right on air right now is the amazing talent that is Tyler Daly. Tyler, how you doing, sir?
Easy, brother. Blessed, man. Everything's good.
Yeah. So I hear a Mancunian accent there, man. What are you saying?
Yeah, man. Born and bred Manchester, proper Northerner.
Let me just find out though. Which one we're talking about? We're talking Man U or Man City?
Man City have to be. I'm sorry, City
What's wrong
till
with
I
you,
die.
man? I'm gonna end the interview right now.
Yeah.
I'm joking. All right. So my wife's gonna ask this: is it chips or gravy, or you talking about salt and vinegar, man? That's what I want to know. That's a northern thing, man. That's what I'm talking. Anyway, Tyler, man, thank you so much for coming on the show. You know, I was talking to you just a little while. You know, when I got in touch with you on Twitter, man, I was blown away that you came back because, as I said to you, my wife thinks your voice is the cleanest voice she's heard in years.
Oh, that means a lot to me, man. I really appreciate that. Nah, cool. But anyone who supports me, man, I'm always up for supporting them. Like, anytime it's a radio interview or anything like that, anything I can do, man, I'm always up for that. Anytime.
Well, that's what you need to do, man, because I know you just got signed to Mafia Records, you know, Lisa Mafia. I know you're all on that. But I was watching you on YouTube, man. I saw the stuff on One Extra with, what's the guy? Is it Shooter Horror or something?
Shooter Horror. Yeah,
I saw that because I saw him do some freestyling battles as well on YouTube.
Yeah, man, the kid's sick, man, yeah.
So how did the One Extra stuff come around when you're doing the One Extra Live, wasn't it?
Yeah, basically, they was doing, Charlie Sloth was doing a thing which was, it was basically about MCs up north.
Yeah.
And my background is like I come from kind of like an MC background.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was more known in the first place for rapping because I did things like dub plate drama and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that kind of got me out there as a rapper, even though I have always been a singer. I was more known for being a rapper at the time. So I got involved in this documentary, which was basically about Northern.
That was the one about grime, wasn't it? Where you're all hooded up.
It's called Grime Up North, but it was more about just lyrics in general, sort of thing.
Because that's the one when you were like in a boxing ring. Do you know what I mean?
That's
you just
right.
spitting some lyrics.
Yeah, I was just in a that's a family gym, innit? Like, I'm from a boxing family, so it just kind of fitted the whole thing of just like, you know, just kind of like the people's champ kind of thing. So I've always tried to look at myself and just do my own thing, you know?
So you're telling me from a whole fighting background, so you know you're going to have to work hard, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly, that's what I mean. It's the same, it's kind of like the same thing with the music. You have to put in the hours and the training and everything, you know what I mean?
So how did you go from saying to yourself, well, okay, you know what I mean, I'm an MC, but now I'm going to start saying, I know you're saying you were singing before, but what made you switch over?
Well, basically, I've always, I just make music, like I'm a producer, writer, singer, rapper, like, I just make whatever I'm feeling at the time. As an I consider myself an artist, like in the true sense, as far as I put down whatever I'm feeling. Like everything I lay down is literally something that I'm feeling. It comes straight through me. I don't think about it from a business angle of like, right, well, let's do this track for the clubs or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I've never really thought that in that kind of way. So basically, it was like the opportunities that was open to me at the time was rap opportunities. Like I was in a group called UK Team. It was like a team of us, and we'd hit radio stations, and a beat would get laid on, and it was like, do what you do. So obviously, I'd just jump on and do my thing. But
what you mean, like freestyling?
Like freestyling and stuff. But my actual own music was always very soulful, and I've just never really had the platform to be able to release it. And kind of
I played Baby You Alone earlier, and that's got a kind of reggae feel to it.
Very much so, yeah. No, I mean, it's like I say, there's no, you couldn't really pin me down and say he's an all-out soul act. I'm like, you know, obviously I'm a British kid. I'm half white, half black. I've got that mixed thing. You know, I've got the Caribbean heritage, and you know, I listen to a lot of hip hop, soul, you know, like old 80s soul and stuff like that. So all that stuff you can really hear in the music, and I try and do like a big mashup and just, you know, just kind of put my own little angle on it, so to speak.
Because it's very different, like Baby You Alone is very different. The way you sing that is very different to the way you sing it in Don't Stop the Music, which is actually available tomorrow, isn't it, on iTunes? It's on pre-order at the moment, but it's down on tomorrow.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, because you're in there with Lisa Mafia and Romeo Dunn. But my wife, by the way, says, have you got his phone number? Yeah, I don't know what she wants it for. Do you know what I mean? She's supposedly happily married, but she wants his number. But it's very, very different because you sing that. Do you know what I mean? It just seems like your voice, as opposed to in a reggae style. Is that which one is your style?
Well, really, just the singing style in general. I mean, if you kind of break it down, they are different, but they're not that different. My tone is still my tone. It's just a bit more of a kind of, maybe a little more of a patchwork kind of vibe to the Baby You Alone kind of thing. I think that just came about with the style of the song more than anything. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. So how did you get signed on to Elisa Mafia Records? How did Lisa find out about you?
Basically, we kind of like, I've kind of been about and we've seen each other about and stuff like that, and she's been aware of me for a while, but she didn't really know the full extent of what I did, and through a mutual friend, I got some stuff over to her, and she heard it, like the stuff that no one had really heard, and she must have really liked it. Got in contact with me along with C1 as well, the partner down there at Mafia Records.
Yeah.
And we basically just hit it off, man. They really got the vision and helped me kind of like put it all together, and they just really allowed me time to just kind of find my feet and just put out like whatever I want to do until something kind of just really catches the ear and takes off. Do you know what I mean?
So how did that feel though? Because you're being opened up to the whole solid crew, like family. You know what I mean? You got Mega Man, you got Asher D. You know what I mean? You got Romeo, MC Harvey. I mean, these are people. These are producers. Do you know what I'm saying? So how did it feel for you when she's saying, "Yeah, I want to sign you"?
Well, you know what? It's mad. Obviously, it wasn't even a kind of thing of like, yeah, let's sign. It was a kind of thing of, let's work, let's develop. Do you know what I mean? So it was just kind of, it was so natural. Obviously, I was very made up. Do you know what I mean? But it's just all felt so natural. It just felt like it was meant to be. There's not been any kind of cut-off point where it's been like, right, this is it now. It's kind of, even with the old Soul Solid people, I've met a lot of people in the game, and they just seem to be among some of the most humble people I've met. Like, you wouldn't believe that they've actually won mobiles and been here and been there and done this and that. They're just really down-to-earth, normal people, so I've kind of,
and they work damn hard.
Yeah, man, I've just been able to just get on with it and just do it how I do it, you know what I mean? So. Okay,
so tell me about Don't Stop the Music, man. How did you get into that?
Don't Stop the Music was basically a song that I wrote and produced. I just kind of, I just gave it to, like I said, I always write kind of different styles of music. That was just what I was feeling on that day. And C came to me, as like, yeah, Lisa's looking for new singles and stuff. She already had a few bits and bobs. She wasn't sure. And I said, well, I've got this track here. It's not really, it's not really something that I could see myself maybe putting out anytime soon. See what Lisa thinks of it. And she listened to it, really liked it, and put her own little spin on it, and got Romeo on it, and Bob's your uncle.
Every time he's on there and he goes, Romeo done, man, I love it.
Yeah, well, this is true story. I had to, like, I would not let him leave the studio until he said Romeo done at the end. Like, that had to be on the song there still. So
that's unbelievable, man. So this is available tomorrow.
Yeah.
Actually on iTunes. But in terms of what you're doing, where can people see you? When's your stuff going to be coming out?
Well, I've got a next thing that's coming out soon under Mafia Records, which is called Something's Going to Make It Better. We're just putting it out there at the minute to just kind of get some feedback. Yep. I'm going to send it yourself as well. And
it's all good.
See what you think, see what your listeners think.
Yeah, all good.
We're basically just, like I said, we're just kind of putting feelers out there, and I'm going to put an EP out very soon. I'm just going to make it free download so everybody can get that. And I'm just going to just keep up in the profile, and just basically as soon as something takes off, then we're going to, start to look to putting the album out. So
there's something you really need, though.
Say that again?
There's something you really, really need.
Is there? Or
I'm telling you now, right? There is something in your videos that you desperately, desperately need.
Go on.
I'm telling you now, it's eye candy for the girls.
Okay.
And that would be me. I ain't joking, man. Don't let the silver fox hair fool you, man. I'll tell you, right? The girls will love it. Now, you're a good-looking lad yourself, don't get me wrong, but I'm like international super duper levels, you know what I mean? That's where we're going.
Yeah, man, I feel that.
That or a big bucket or jerk chicken.
Yeah.
That's more my sort of thing. You put some chicken in there, I'm all there.
I'm writing them down. I'm writing them down right now.
You think I'm joking, man? I'm gonna be hooking you up, saying to, hey man, every day, put me in your video. Put me in your video. What's wrong with you? Anyway, Tyler, thank you so much for coming in. Before I go, I just want to know, you know, you did the One Extra Live thing. Are you gonna do anything more like that?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm always doing gigs. I've got there's a event called Love for Music that's on the 29th of July. I've got a few other things, but that's the nearest thing that's confirmed at the minute, which is like a big live thing. I perform with a big live band and stuff. That's going to be all over Twitter, so the listeners should get to see that. And
it's going to be wicked, man.
Make it down, come down, you know.
Hook a brother up with a ticket, man, and they two, one for me and the wife.
VIP.
That's what I'm talking about, because that's like a cheap date for me. Do you know what I mean? Free stuff, I take her out. That's when I take her out, man. Whenever it's free.
I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. All
right, Tyler, stay on the line. But I'm gonna play the one from Lisa Mafia featuring Tyler Daly and Romeo. Absolutely love this track. This is "Don't Stop the Music." Tyler, stay on the line. I'll talk to you in a little while.
Okay, brother. Yeah, man.